think something's bothering the wheel on the back. Don't even get to it. I can't get to it. I think something's blocking that speed wheel. I'm going faster than 35. Bet you $100 that's the police right there. I'm not stupid.
Oh, I know it's the cops.
Well, welcome back, Beowulf Nation. I had issues with my GoPro turning on, and so this is my first time riding with the Worx free flow exhaust Riva Racing intake crate. I can feel a difference. The speed wheel is acting up though. You forgot your GoPro? Cool. You knew that was the cops there, right? Okay. A GoPro wouldn't turn on, so I had a tool because I can't unscrew that. I didn't unscrew it to get the camera out. All right, so we got 8 minutes.
Bad boys. What you want? What you want? What you gonna do? When Chef John Brown come for you, bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you, bad boys, bad boys? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? And when you
But man, this exhaust sounds pretty sweet. It gives it like certain RPMs, you can hear that drone noise, but like at idle and going slower, you can't even really tell there's exhaust. But it has a nice rumble at the back. Good thing is, it seems like everything's sealed. It tells you when you install it to double check everything after you put it in the water. Riding a little longer than you should be checking it, but I'm pretty positive it's on there right. I'm not sinking. So man, I don't understand what the DNR, like, I wasn't bothering them. I don't understand this. Is like, if you're not doing anything wrong, I mean, really there should be no conversation between each other, period. But I mean, they're just trying to do their job. I mean, we come out later to have social distancing and all that. They tell me something and they tell him, but the crazy thing is though, there's no speed limits here. So basically you just, you know, people are sitting on the shore, so you don't want to have a no wake going past them, but then leaving away, man, full throttle. But the speed thing is just like, I had to pull the ride plate down, and I don't even recall I spin the wheel, and that's probably why it's sticking. It's weird, for a second I couldn't accelerate. Felt like something popped off. Yeah. It started coming back, but yeah, you get that feeling, just bring her right in. What? Sounds louder, but I hit like this. I'm really shocked that something came loose. The problem is when you have the intake grate that's wider open, you get something sucked up in there. That's what I think could have happened. Is just something was like not giving me acceleration, that something came loose, because then all felt, so you felt it come back like a surge of power. Has to be it. And then here, gotta get in before the police come get you. That's why I don't go on holidays and stuff. They're going like straight after him. Because his tags say North Carolina. That's it. That's another reason too. Like when you see him, hey guy, you can't just don't speed away, but just keep moving. If you stop, then they're just looking for conversation. Whew. I thought for sure he looked like he wanted to have a conversation. I do notice, and that's what they told me before buying it, you would lose a little top end with doing the intake grate, and I could feel it. I could feel it gripping a lot more, like going through the turns than I think I recall riding last time. But I'm not sure if I got sucked something up. That's the whole problem when you do these performance intake grates. When you ride in a place that there's like, who knows what's below us. It can destroy your ski. The stock ones have really good fins, blocking stuff. So I don't know. I know it's nothing with exhaust coming loose, because if it was, I'd be sinking. But I had to just go over and look at it. I mean, they said to check everything after 15 minutes of riding, and definitely it's why you check. Technically we probably only rode like 15-20 minutes. I actually doing what you're supposed to, but yeah, the weekends when it's holidays and stuff out here, there's so many DNR police out. That's why I don't even go out. I don't like going out on holidays at all. It's too many people. Police, they're just looking out to give tickets. I mean, I like going out when nobody's really out and it's quiet. And just do your own thing and nobody bothers you. I don't even know. I'll have to ask what he asked. That's my brother. The crazy thing out here, there wasn't a lot of people. A lot of people got out of here really early, which I was shocked. I would have came here a couple hours sooner, but last time we did this last weekend, there was so many people. We spent like 40 minutes just waiting to get in. It's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. But I had to check that wheel too. So there's those bubbles again, but the bubbles are moving. An interesting thing here, there's another lake that is not open to the public. There was a couple gators. See, look, they just stopped the people. See one over there now, he pulled over somebody. It's because those people, they're in the kayaks. It's night, dark. You can't be riding the kayak at night. If we were just like a minute or two sooner, he would have probably stopped us for being out. I mean, it's so stupid. I mean, you can still see line of sight, but it's what they're out just to bug people, I guess. Well, good news. I checked everything out. Well, I didn't check the intake grate until I got home, but I popped it. I carry a flashlight in my Jeep and checked. Nothing's loose. I was like definitely concerned, and nothing got up in the intake grate. Nothing was there. Except probably something's in there that was small that just kind of like, I think each one will sound a little bit different if you get something caught in there, like the past video when I caught something in my SXR 1500. It couldn't pass it through. I had to pull it back out. But that's the gamble when you put these less restricted intake grates. I can feel it handle a lot, but definitely it's worth doing. But you gotta just check everything over, and you know, always when you're out riding, always be careful for debris and stuff like that. So it's kind of interesting having. I have the Worx Racing intake grate on my RXPX. I have the Riva Racing intake grate on the GP1800R, and I got the Watercross at Texas intake grate on my SXR 1500. So it's kind of interesting having all three different brands of how they design intake grates and seeing how they all are just design wise. When you look at all the videos of installing them, like you got the pump seal kit is differently designed, and then kind of these two intake grates are somewhat similar. I'd have to say there's no pump seal or anything, but it's kind of interesting just how a manufacturer designs something and then how people improve from the design. So like that was There was like one of the pump seal that you use from the part of it, they reuse. And then like the Riva Racing one, it's all into these areas that's added. Similar, but it's different. And that's a pretty big intake grate that came on the GP1800R. So definitely everything's different. My biggest thing, I'm not all about top end speed, because I personally think if you fall off going at speed, if you're not badly injured, it's gonna really hurt. Man, I've got all these moths coming in. It's super humid outside. I'm more into like gripping, making sharp turns, and doing stuff like that. I mean, I think that's partly like I like to get wet when you're on it and having fun. And definitely, it's just like I was just telling somebody last night. I was playing Warzone, Call of Duty, and telling somebody, you know, I'm like, you can't even compare any of these skis. This one is completely designed different than that one, and then the same as the stand-ups, completely designed differently. They all sit different. They all feel different. Everyone has their flaw. I feel that Sea-Doo has more flaws than the other ones that are out there. It's actually kind of cool after getting this hydro dip. I never saw this indent the hood made. I just noticed that right now in the light. It looks so cool. I really like that hydro dip with the carbon fiber. It just looks really good how it's blended on there. And actually, I haven't installed yet the jet trim piece down the side. I'm not doing the carbon fiber yellow with the blue stitching. I'm actually doing black carbon fiber with blue stitching is what I'm redoing. So I'm actually going to be selling these. I've never used them, and you can't even see them. They're covered. But I'll have those. They'll soon be up on iambeowulf.com for sale, because it's not going with the theme I'm going, and now having more carbon fiber, it's just like I just feel like that is what I'm going for with looks wise with that, because I plan on pulling off all the graphics, factory graphics already soon, is pulling them all off and doing all custom stuff. And I keep changing my mind of what I want to do with that. But it's the end of the video. Ooh, it was fun getting out. I don't know what was wrong with the DNR bothering me. It's funny, one bothered me and the other one bothered my brother. And I understand you shouldn't be riding a jet ski in dark, no question. But if it's still visible light, and to me, I don't think it was that dark, I don't know what their problem was. Maybe they just don't want anybody getting lost out there, and then they have to go search and rescue finding people. They're just trying to do their job, and definitely it's probably not having fun seeing everybody having fun, and you're just sitting on a boat, bored unless you're having it. But give them respect for going out there. It's just like, if we're not doing anything wrong, don't bother us. That's all. It's like you're doing your job. I totally 100% understand. So it's just what it is. So it's the end of the video. Be driven to win. Remember, every day is Earth Day. Make sure to check out some of the I Am Beowulf merch at iambeowulf.com. Also, too, I have an Amazon store. It's where you can find cool stuff like the tie downs. You got the spare tire, the spare wheel, the wheel jack. We could just go on and on. This is on the Amazon store. You need to replace with your trailer. I'm just telling you, there's so much stuff on there. The camera gear, jet ski accessory, the oils I use, the whole thing. You can find all that stuff on my Amazon store. That's amazon.com/shop/IamBeowulf. Make sure you take a look at that. Remember, never give up, never surrender. Motto for 2020. Well, it's the end of the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, Beowulf Nation.